What people don't realize is that when we were in Canada, Vancouver Olympics 2010, we couldn't wear our USA stuff out in public because the Canadians were looking to kick our butts. USA Hockey, the men's team, had beaten Canada. There was a threat that they wouldn't win the gold medal. They ultimately did, but it was so exciting. It added so much intensity to the rivalry, but we actually couldn't wear our USA garb. So I'm like, I brought just a little bit of clothes extra, and that's what I wore. Where in Russia, it's like late at night. That's really when we had time to actually go to try to get something to eat late. We're in the middle of nowhere, walking back in full USA costume, back alley, and these Russians with black coats come down. I'm with someone else, and we're like, oh my God. In the background is like the light dome of the Olympic Village, and we're trying to get there. We're like a half mile away. We're in trouble. And USA had beaten the Russians that week in Sochi. And we're walking, and it was almost the opposite of Canada, where they approach us and they're like, Team USA? And we're like, yeah. They're like, good luck. Oh my God, I thought like the worst thing would happen. Where, you know, a week after we left the Sochi Olympics is when Russia invaded Crimea. And that was a crazy time because I was there when it was probably the safest time to go as an American. Nothing was going to happen to us. Nothing did happen to us. It was really warm. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of snow. And I had a good time with it, even though we didn't really win the medals we had hoped. We ended the Sochi Olympics as far as short track speed skating with a silver medal in men's relay. The athletes deserve more. I was still proud of everyone, but that silver medal definitely made it feel a lot better. Team USA is more than the athletes, and it's not about just like a trainer. We all get credit for what we do, but you have the medical team, you have the administrative staff of the USA delegation. Only so many people can go. I think it's 50-something medical personnel go, where normally it would probably be in the hundreds. So it's all hands on deck. I got to work with all the skating sports and really had a blast. You all know who you are. That was awesome being around you. You guys are all family. I thank you so much for allowing me to go. And for someone who grew up with Olympic dreams, it really played out in a really personal way by going to the 2 games I did. Look into short track speed skating. You'd be really surprised how exciting it is. And I have no idea why that wasn't available where I grew up. There's so many fast kids that could have gotten into it. I mean, go race. It's crazy. It's fast. It's amazing. Makes me hold my breath every time I watch it live, especially at the Olympics. And again, the medals, they matter, but not to me. The athletes matter, and I wouldn't be there without them. But my Olympic experience started long before I actually went to it. And all the kids I grew up playing with and playing against, you know, all the bums in the other towns, I'm kidding, you know, we kind of all lived it together. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any requests, I have a lot more stories I'll think of.